closed captioning of this show is brought to you by Echo Bearcat, rugged equipment, easy to use.
Next year will mark 30 years I've been involved in lumberjack sports. I was taking forestry at college, they had a woodsman team, and I signed up to play. For others getting involved, it's often due to the fact that a mother, a father, or even a grandparent have been involved in lumberjack sports. I've gotten to know many of the guys and their kids over the years, and nowhere does the parent-child relationship thrive more than out in Western Canada on the Canlog circuit. Just to name a few, we're now seeing the likes of Brock Colliver competing along with his father Peter, Xander Weibel racing his dad Rob in the choker race, Carl Bischoff still trying to hold off his son Carson in the chopping game, Sterling Hart long ago passed the torch by his father Greg, and Mike Boyko learning from the wisdom of his father Al. In the East, we've also seen a similar scene with Brandon Conrad following in Big Moyle's footsteps, Donald Lambert teaching his son how to saw, and our own Rod Cumberland now nurturing Ben and Nathan to become great choppers. In the U.S., we also see the emergence of Matt Slingerland, son of Mike, and Matt Koger, son of Paul. Much of the time, it's also about 3 or more generations. A very interesting one to watch in the coming years will be the emergence of Jake Hewitt, son of world champion Mitch and grandson of Kerry Hewitt. And I can't end this piece without mentioning 2 of the best axors to be found anywhere on the planet. The pride and joy of Euclid, BC, Matt Mooney, and his daughter, Sarah Mooney. Up here in North Vancouver Island, we're at the Orcafest celebration, an annual celebration here up in Port McNeill, and now the Loggersports Competition is part of that annual event. In total, we had about 35 competitors compete in the Grand Prairie Accuracy Cut. We're going to be showing you the top 4 finalists, the guys that are going to finish in the money in 2 heats of 2, a series of, what are they anyway?
4 cuts, first of all, built off the end of the log, then they make a V cut in the middle, cut a shelf on the end of the log, and they have to stack it all up. Has to stand for 3 seconds.
Now, I know you termed or coined the phrase dexterous. That's the word we'd like to use for this. It's manual dexterity using a chainsaw in a very rapid fashion.
That's right. These guys, both originally from the East Coast, should be used to cutting small wood with a chainsaw, making fast work out of this log. Both have the saw on the ground. Now it's time to stack it up and make sure it stands.
Well, the long piece that you see there has got to be at least 18 to 24 inches. That notch in it there that Nick Russell just fell over, and he's going to have to take a DQ for that. I don't think it stood for 3 seconds, that's for sure. McLeod is going to not fumble. He's not going to call time until he makes sure he gets it right, because he doesn't want to take a DQ, whatever it takes.
Flips it over. Dave's going to try another attempt here. He's going to move the log out. He's got to try whatever he can to get this thing to stand. He's got her now.
So you were going guns a-blazes there, but 3 seconds is the rule, right?
Yeah, I should have said time maybe 2 seconds earlier. I let go and I thought about it, and if I said time, then I would have been good.
So you had a little chat with Anita afterwards, and we saw that. Is she the one doing the counting in terms of that judgment call?
Yeah, she said when they got 3/1000, it started to go, and it had to be still for that extra fraction of a second.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
This last heat of the Grand Prairie Accuracy Cut is going to feature Roger Briscoe, one of the organizers and Western Forest Products employee here at the competition, taking on Ed Braun Jr., and they got to beat the not-so-fast lightning time of 38.17 set by Dave McLeod in the last heat. As long as they don't take a DQ, they're going to finish either first or second, but of course, they want to beat up on each other.
That's right. The thing to do, obviously, when you know you have 40 seconds to do this cut, take your time, make your cuts nice and straight, stack it all up, holler out, you've got your 3 seconds, you're in. But of course, being competitors, they're not going to take their time. Look at these guys, they're going for it.
Ed Braun struggled with his notch cut there. Roger Briscoe is way ahead at this point. Roger Briscoe wins the Grand Prairie Accuracy Cut in the time of 18.07. Eddie Braun is still trying to finish second here as he wraps things up. He's going to call time. There he is, second place. Now, Roger, you've judged this event a million times. You're not always in the final. You made it to the final here. Just tell me about your cuts there.
I just lucked out. I was able to get all the legal cuts ordered and was able to stack it nice and square, so I didn't have a leaning tower like I did last weekend. So it's easy to stack when it's all square.
Now, is one of the keys in this event here just to relax and try not to go too fast?
Oh, you got to go fast to win, but you got to go fast and square and make them straight. So hopefully it works.
Thanks, Roger.
Thank you.
Local boy from beautiful Port McNeill, British Columbia, Roger Briscoe whips the field by 8 seconds in the Grand Prairie Accuracy Cut. He comes in with an 18.07.